Hello and thanks for stopping by. This is your cousin's lifestyle channel. My name is Sandy, and in today's video we are going to be going out and we're going shopping for some home decor inspiration. You know, that's one of my favorite things to do over here on my channel is to go out to the higher end stores looking for inspiration, taking those ideas, making them my own with lesser expensive pieces or more budget-friendly pieces. So if that's what you're all about as well, come on, let's go on to the mall. I know our first stop is going to be ARHAUS. ARHAUS, if you're not familiar, is along the lines of a Pottery Barn, Ballard Designs, that type of thing. One of my favorite stores to go in. Beautiful, beautiful showroom. So come on and let's look around. ARHAUS was founded in 1986 on one simple idea that furniture and decor should be sustainably sourced, it should be lovingly made, and it should be built to last. I love that. And today they partner with a bunch of artisans around the world who share their vision. So they make sure that they have items that are very, very high quality. And that's why I love coming in here to look around. Now, they're a little bit on the pricey side for me, but I love to come in and admire the beautiful furnishings and to get inspiration. This arch cabinet is a beautiful, timeless piece. They have versions of these that are more budget friendly at Wayfair. You can also find them occasionally at Home Goods. I love those black vases. I think they're so pretty. My eyes are always drawn up when I'm in here because they have some of the most beautiful chandeliers that you will ever find. Artwork is something else that I enjoy looking at when I'm in here because they have some really nice pieces. I'm always looking at the colors that they're pairing together, what they have on the sofas, as well as table decor. A few videos ago, I was talking about marble and how timeless it is and what high quality it is. Well, you can find marble candle holders here. I think I showed some both at Ross and Home Goods that were more affordable, but as you can see, these are what the higher end stores are using as well. I love looking at their faux greenery that they have in here. They have a lot of greenery in every room that they have styled. There's always going to be some greenery in there, and I always look at that because there's such nice quality faux plants. I've seen this question floating around on social media, and it says, if you had $5,000 to spend in any one store and 1 hour to spend the money, where would you go? I would pick ARHAUS hands down. I love this place. Look at this chandelier. It is so gorgeous and so different. Now, they haven't changed this bed. This was like this the last time I was in here. That's a shame. I come in here that often, but normally they change up the decor in the little styling salons or whatever, but they didn't change this because I remember commenting on the blue and the brown before, but that's just me. I notice things like that. I love this chandelier. It is just so different and so beautiful. I really like that. Now, ARHAUS does have sales from time to time. So when they do have their sales, I always like to look at their table decor, something small, because if I were to be able to afford anything in here, it would be something small. So I definitely don't miss the opportunity to look and see what they have. And here's another gorgeous light fixture. I love that. I also love that wall art. That's on the wall behind there. Very nice. It's safe to say there's not much in here that I don't love. That's another beautiful light fixture. In fact, that was one of my favorites when I was looking for light fixtures. They have a smaller version of it, and I just thought it was gorgeous. I also love the way that this table is decorated with these ruffled marble bowls. We're seeing those everywhere these days, but they are gorgeous. I make it my business to come in here every season. The last time I was in here was like right at the beginning of spring, and now it's summer. They've not changed very much because spring, summer decor is basically the same, but I love coming in here anyway, so I don't mind seeing the same things. I do the same thing at Home Goods, Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, all of those stores. I go in there all the time too, and a lot of times it's the same thing that I saw a couple days ago when I was in there before, but I just love going in and looking at it. That is like my favorite pastime. I like thrifting like that too, and thrifting is more exciting because every time you go in there, you're probably going to see something different. This is a gorgeous table here, this sofa table with that marble bowl on it. We see it in another color and different shades. They have a variety of vases as well in the stone type material, which is really nice. And here is a close-up view of that light fixture. I love it. I like this one as well. It's not my favorite, but it is a beautiful light. This is our first stop of the day. I've already decided our next stop is going to be West Elm. But before we leave out of here, take note of what is your favorite item. Did you see anything in here that you liked? And if so, let me know below what you like. I am loving the lighter color furniture in here, all the cream colors with the greenery. It just looks so pretty. And this is a gorgeous light fixture for a formal dining room. That would be really, really pretty until it's time to clean it, that is. I really like the setup of this room here. I love the colors, the neutral, and it's got the pop of the navy, which actually is pretty nice. And they have the greenery in here. I love those bookshelves. I've got to get a closer look at those to see how they have them styled. And again, you can see that they are using a lot of greenery. The bookshelves are styled very nicely with the neutral colors, the greenery, and the pop of black. I love the color of the wood there. It's more like that natural, I guess that's oak, not sure. Very pretty though. I like them. Yeah, they have so many nice things to look at. I could spend so much time in here, but we want to get on out of here and go to West Elm, so we're not going to spend too much time in here. But look at these bowls here. I love, or these vases. I think these are gorgeous. I can't tell what they're made out of, but they're very different. All right, let's head on in the West Elm. So we've made our way into the West Elm store, and this is another one of my favorites. Now, their decor style is similar but different. So they tend to be a little bit more on the mid-century modern style, which is another decor style that I love. They are also very pricey, but they have much better sales, and their prices are not quite as high as the ARHAUS store. Now, quality-wise, I can't speak to the difference, but they definitely have a philosophy that they use very well made products, high quality, sustained products. I love the colors that they use. They too are very neutral. They tend to use a lot of the lighter blues, as does Pottery Barn. I love these nesting tables. I think they're so, so pretty. And you see in here that they use a lot of greenery as well. And I also love to look at their stems. The store is kind of busy today, so I'm kind of moving all around, trying not to get anyone on camera. So forgive me for that, please. But that won't stop me from missing anything, because I'm determined to take a look at everything and make sure that I check out those clearance racks. I'm having a love affair with burl wood these days, and I spy with my little eye right on the other side of the room some burl wood boxes that I will be getting a closer look at. I think that's such a beautiful, timeless type of wood. You see how everything is so neutral in here? They may put a pop of wood in there, a little bit of a softer blue or brown or everything, but everything is very neutral, very calming, very relaxing. And of course, I have to take a look at their lighting here. I love this ceiling light. I think it's very, very nice as well. It reminds me of something I saw on the Jetsons recently. I was watching it, turning my grandkids on to the Jetsons. Y'all remember the Jetsons from way back in the day? That light kind of reminds me of something I saw on there. I love bedding from West Elm. I often have found like duvet covers, sheets, things like that from West Elm, from the outlet stores or whatever, and they're very, very nice quality. This lamp here is so nice. I just love the pleated Empire lampshades. I think they're so nice. I just love them. That's a beautiful little lamp. I found one similar recently for $25 at Home Goods that I got from my sister. She ended up returning it because she could not find a bulb for it. But anyway, it was a nice lamp. This is a very simple table styling. The table is very, very simple and basic, but it looks nice with the two vases on them with no stems, just very, very simple and minimalist. This table caught my eye, the side table. I saw one similar over at Home Goods the other day. I believe it was $69.99. It was a little bit smaller than this, but very, very similar with the base on it and the very thick tempered glass. Very nice little side table. West Elm has some really nice vases, candles also to choose from. So I always make sure that I take a look at those items. And those are the types of items that tend to be on sale a lot. So I definitely check the price tag to make sure that I'm not missing out on the deal of a lifetime, right? There weren't any deals in here today to be had. The most I saw off was 20%. That's not very much. I did like this vase. I thought it had a nice, unique shape to it. Very, very simple, streamlined, very pretty. It was $105 then with the 20% off. And I felt like this was something that I probably will happen upon over at Home Goods. This, it's not too unique of a shape that you won't see it again. So, yeah, not that I need it anyway. But now I'm looking at the stems. I definitely want to make sure that I don't leave out of here without checking out their stems. They always have some really nice stems, and I'm thinking already to fall. I know I'm early. I know I'm not getting ready to decorate for fall, but I'm definitely thinking about fall stems, and they will definitely be hitting the stores real soon. So I definitely want to get out and check them out and see what they have out new for the season. I love this light fixture. That is so pretty. I would love that in a kitchen. That's so nice and so different. When I was looking for light fixtures, it took me the longest to find them. And today I probably seen 3 that I would have considered at that time had the price been right. But this one is really nice. Here's another one that I think is really beautiful. I love unique light fixtures, and this one really checks the boxes for me. That is so different. I usually always look at the barware, tableware at West Elm whenever I'm in here, but today I'm just not in the mood to look at it. I don't need any of it. I don't need any of this stuff, to be perfectly honest. I'm in here just looking for inspiration, but not for glassware, so we're going to pass up on that today. These sofas are really calling my name. They have so many beautiful sofas, and they are comfortable because I definitely sit on them to check them out to see if they're really worth all the money that they're asking for them, and they are very comfortable. I used to shy away from the white sofas and everything, but now with the performance fabric that they have, you can just wipe things off and they come back clean. So I guess they're easier to keep clean, or at least that's what they claim anyway. This is a nice little bowl. I have one similar, so don't need it. Just wanted to go over and touch it anyway. It was $75. Trust and believe the one that I have was probably $25. I'm spotting that those stems over there on that base. I love stems that are kind of shaped like that, kind of wiry, kind of crazy looking. I just love that. So unique. Have you seen anything in here that you love? I'm just talking about all the things that I love, which it sounds like I love everything, right? Let me know what you like here. Did you like our house better, or are you enjoying West Elm better? It's a toss-up for me. I love them both for different reasons. These stems here are really pretty. Love these. Like I said, I like them very wildly shaped and everything. I really enjoy this type of stems. These are nice and very full. And what I mean by full is they kind of fill up a space, although they're sparse with the greenery, but I like that. Now, this is something new. I have not seen this over here before, but they have some black and white artwork over here, wall art that's really nice in different sizes or whatnot. These will be nice not only for your wall, but you can also put them in bookshelves. I'm starting to see a lot of bookshelf stylings where people are adding artwork to them, and that's a very nice and unique look. People are adding art to stands and putting them in their kitchens and just different places around the home, which is a very nice look. This is a nice little mid-century modern credenza, and here's some more stems that I love. Very nice, very wild and crazy, just the way that I like them. Well, we are nearing the end of this shopping adventure. I hope that you have enjoyed yourself along with me today at both ARHAUS and West Elm. Don't forget to comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are, which one you like the best. Did you like either one of them? Just let me know your thoughts on it. Have you seen any of the items that we've seen today over at more of the budget-friendly stores? I would love to hear that as well, because I'm always looking for a good dupe. Now, if you're currently not subscribed to my channel, I do ask that you would consider hitting that subscribe button before you leave today. I would love to have you as a part of my YouTube family. And to all my returning family members, thank you so much for your support. I'm glad you came along with me today, and I hope to see you all over here on my next one. Bye-bye.